entry 11 in the Bit Levi. Tzipita Yeshua. Did you wait in hope for salvation? What does it mean to have salvation, hope for the salvation? That means that you boast yourself in Bitachon Hashem. We explain it's inappropriate to have confidence in any creature only, rather to have it in Hashem. B'shat adin shoalin. You should know after 120 they ask you one of the questions in Shamayim. Tzipita Yeshua. Did you wait for salvation? Some people usually associate this with the Messiah. Did you wait for the Messiah? He says, Perush. What does this mean? Which means, in other words, they'll ask you, did you wait for salvation and not give up hope of getting it? Which means to say that Rashi tells us in the Gemara Sechet Shabbat Lamed Aleph, it says it's talking about the final redemption. We live in exile in an imperfect world, and we have to wait for the Messiah to come, and we have to not give up hope. That's the one of the questions they ask you. Did you give up hope when you were in this world, thinking the Messiah was never going to come? There's those people who say, Rabbi, always they say, Vishnu final, that's it, the Mashiach is here, it's the signs of Mashiach, and we wait and we wait. I give up already, Rabbi. Chas v'shalom, they're going to ask you the judgment. Why did you do that? That you're not supposed to do. You have to expect that the Mashiach could come any moment. However, the Bit Levi says that there's another deeper explanation of what it means. Did you wait for the salvation? Which means that in our lives, there are many times where we need a personal Messiah. We need a personal salvation. We were in through a very difficult situation, and we didn't know what's the way that we're going to get out of this situation. We needed money, we needed a Refuah Shlema, we needed success in a certain thing, and what you should know, deep in this question is, did you believe that God will redeem you from that situation? Did you give up in that situation? So therefore, a person will be judged. Did you have bitachon in all your situations where you went through difficulty? So therefore, a person has to know. He says that that's part of this question. You have to be able to answer after 120. Did you bolster yourself in situations of hard times? You have to strengthen yourself and rely on Hashem in everything that arose in your life. So therefore, that's the Peliwet's quote, the Arizal, who says when we say Ki lishuatecha kivinu kol hayom, we say in the Amidah, right, that we for Etzemach David, the bracha Amidah, we to your salvation we awaited all the days. What does this mean? That we have to have in mind not just for the salvation of the Messiah. We have to pray to Hashem, help me have emunah and bitachon in any case I have that comes up in my life, that I should be able to wait for your salvation. And I should realize and tell myself, Hashem will do his part. Just wait, you'll see Hashem will do a miracle. Baruch Hashem, we raised these $8 million for the charity campaign. People thought we weren't ready. Why do we do the charity campaign now? We said no, we got to do it. They told us we didn't know what we were going to do. How are we going to continue? Were we going to make the 8 million? Were we not? Hashem made a miracle, and what? We had trust in Hashem, and we follow Hashem's way, and Hashem guided us further through the situation. Therefore, a person ask himself, you want to be able to answer and pass the judgment after 120? You have to be able to ready to say, yes, Hashem, every situation I went through, I bolstered myself, bitachon, and I trusted you, and I did not let the nerves get to me. As they say, that you have to make sure that you don't have bad thoughts, push out the bad thoughts, and we'll only have good thoughts, B'ezrat Hashem, and we won't be able to put our faith in people, rather